Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today you are going to see Extinguished Dinosaur in action. The plan is simple: 2 live games with FCM, 1 game from us rating the tank. The tank is absolute pile of kaku, and this is completely understandable, right? Nothing unusual. But what I want to highlight very much, what we have prepared for you there. Listen. We have done something awesome. Our index guys are working crazy amount of hours and they are doing absolutely insane job. So big fat thanks for them, and in the same time thank you for every and each of you for supporting us and supporting the project, right? Are we talking about the patrons, or are we talking about the folks who are watching videos and whatnot? If you want to support us, it's very simple. You can support us on the Patreon and you will get rid of the ads, right? Or if you want to support us differently, turn off the ad blocker so you will see ads on the index page, right? Now, enough of teasing. What we have at this point in time is very little of what we can actually show. So what I am asking for to download skill mod, or alternatively if you are using S-Lane, make sure to select the skill mod there and help us to develop the things. Now, my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever thought what kind of map rotation the game has? At this point in time, we have somewhere in between 2,000 to 5,000 people using the index mod, right? And we are able to say what kind of map rotation there is in the real time. That basically means if you are marking one or another tank, you are curious which map you are most likely going to get, you can see everything in the index page. For that, you need to log in there. If you are using mod, it's even better. You log in there, you click stats, you click on the map rotation, and you can see everything. And you know what is the best part of all of this? It works on every server. It works on the L1, it works on the L2. On the L2, the most common map at this point is Fjords, or however it's called. L3, we don't have that many data at this point in time. I don't think we have many players playing there, but this is how it looks like. NAS server, you can see the map rotation in the NAS server as well. Once again, not entirely sure how many people are using from the NA, but you can see the map rotation. And Asia server as well, you can see the map rotation. So if you are a marker, let's say you care the most about the maps for light tanks, you are just simply going to the index page and you are checking out what kind of possibilities you have to get. And you know what is the best thing? This is not a general thing. This is real-time battle data from past 30 minutes. So what I am asking from your side is, fellas, get the index mod for yourself. There is a lot of stuff which we can show for you, but we need data, right? We need people to use the index mod, and this is crazy stuff. No one has ever done this before, as much as I am aware of, right? So this should be extremely valuable resource for every and each of you. And since you are in the index page already, keep this in mind that you can rate the tanks yourself. At this point in time, we have over 250,000 ratings on the tanks. So whenever you are logging into the index via our gaming API, you can vote for a tanks that you have 50 games plus, right? You can just simply cast your vote. What do you think about one or another tank, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, just like this. Now, folks who doesn't want to log in into the index page, I'm with you. I understand that you won't be able to see the map rotation. I think you need to log in into the index page in order to see that. And in ideal case scenario, it would be if you would be using the index mod. So in the same time, whenever you are playing, you would be part of this, and all the maps that you are getting, it would show there. In the future, what we will do I'm not entirely sure is it possible or not, but you are going to be seeing the you are simply going to be seeing what kind of battle mode. That means standard and counter and whatever else. But once again, everything is coming later on, step by step, little by little. Keep this in mind. That being said, I am super proud of all of this. Once again, the Index mod fellas are working absolutely. They're doing heavy lifting. And I truly want to highlight this, that without you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it would not be possible. We simply would not have funding. This page isn't cheap, right? Speaking about the mod, it is 5 digits plus, 3D models was 5 digits plus and whatnot, right? We are not profitable. It's not like I am making money from all of this, right? Keep this in mind. And if you want to support it, disable ad block, or alternatively, feel free to join patrons or whatever else, right? It's completely up to you. You have a choice if you are enjoying the project and you want to see it going more heavier and heavier and heavier. Once again, more people will use the Index page, more accurate data we are going to have, and our goal is to have somewhere between 20 to 50,000 people using the mod over the time, right? I'm not saying tomorrow, I'm not saying today, and it will show absolutely everything. So I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am enjoying it. Now, let's go into the game with FCM. I believe I do not need to tell you that this is a dinosaur. This is pretty much extincted tank. Most of the people do not play with it. It's just not a great vehicle. But I still need to showcase the tanks like this once in a while, even though I know that not every and each of you are interested into outdated tanks. But for me personally, it is fun, and I can keep up on the top of the game, and I just simply can know how the things are looking like, right? I think this is very, very important thing. Now, FCM as a tank itself, it is a tank with a pref matchmaking. It is a tier 8 premium heavy tank, which has absolutely no armor whatsoever, which is laughable, but it's just how it goes. And it has speed. Pretty much you max it out on mobility and you get rid of any armor whatsoever, and you are taking a spot of the heavy tank, right? In this type of situation, I would say we are taking spot of whatever, maybe Kerbervron, maybe Liberty or something else, right? And that makes it quite a bad thing, because in many situations, whenever you are playing, let's say, with a medium tank with gazillion of the armor, whenever you can just simply play aggressively, you are definitely a benefit for your team, because you are not going to be wanking near the red line and doing absolutely nothing, right? So this situation with FCM is different. You are like liability for your team, and someone else needs to figure out how they can cover your big butt, if you know what I mean. But once again, this tank still has something, don't get me wrong. This tank has disappointment included whenever you are playing with it, maybe a bit of the anger, and most likely depression, and not gun depression, right? We are talking about. Obviously, jokes aside, right, the tank is absolutely disgusting. No one should be buying it nowadays. It is not worth it. And only one thing what you can potentially say is actually quite decent, which is which is the DPM, right? 5 seconds reload for 240 alpha damage. Not ideal, but you still can say it is okay. And speed, right? So in the end of the day, you can reach the position relatively early for a heavy tank standards, right? Don't get me wrong, medium tanks will still slap the living crap out of you, and light tanks will be penetrating you. There is nothing, I repeat, nothing what you can do about it, but at least you can arrive early to the position, right? Now, what is our goal here? Our goal is to get involved to the best of our ability, right? We want to see who is sitting in the back and what kind of situation do we have. And we can clearly see the Mr. Lorraine is sitting here and he doesn't pay attention. That being said, we are instantly going to track this gentleman, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. And yes, you are seeing this gun handling yourself. You are seeing this gun handling yourself, fellas. Yes, I am aware of that. I see. We are trying to farm the assisting damage at this point in time. Beautiful assisting damage farm. That's absolutely amazing. And yes, we are focusing beyond belief. We are trying to do our best. Now, the gun handling of this tank for this alpha damage isn't anything special either, right? I would not say, oh my bananas, but look into the gun handling. Yes, the tank has some drawbacks and whatnot, but the gun, no. This is not the tank that goes this way. Just saying, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too special, nothing unusual, right? The gun handling wise and whatnot. But that's okay. Once again, we are feeling quite all right here. What do we want to do next? Next, we want to make a hardcore pressure like this, and hopefully we can eliminate the Scorpion, right? That is the most important thing for us. I am aware of that most likely I will take one for the team here. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I understand it. I don't really mind this, and all I care about the Mr. Scorpion and Erich Hashem. Oh, Erich Hashem with a big boy gun. Oh, I'm so damn dead. Oh, I'm so damn dead. Okay, beautiful. 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 That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. He's dead. Beautiful. Okay. Luckily for us, Erich Hashem completely missed his shot. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's beautiful. This is okay. Now, how we could get some more use of this situation? This is the question. How we could get some more use? We are taking our time to aim our shot, and we are missing. For this alpha damage, this gun isn't adequate. You know, it's just not good. In order to make this tank work better, the tank needs to have something, some sort of selling point. And now it has nothing. That is the issue, right? So maybe make gun a bit better, maybe give a bit of the turret armor or something, so it wouldn't be as outdated as it is at this point in time, right? That's all this tank needs, and it needs it dearly, you know? It definitely, it is crying for a buff, and it is crying for some goodness. And yes, you are 100% correct that this tank got buffed some time ago, right? And it is still looking like this. And by the way, I am not complaining about this game. This game is actually pretty solid and pretty amazing, if you would ask me, honestly. This is pretty awesome and pretty amazing, truly. One more thing, what I want to highlight, which I forgot to highlight before, that if you are a drop hunter yourself, if you want to get the free stuff in the World of Tanks, keep this in mind that you can check out the calendar and all drops are over there. Whenever drops are becoming available for public, or I supposed to say official, all the drops are going to be here, right? Everything is visible for you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, so you can plan the actions if that's what you are doing in order to get the most benefits. And once again, if you are clicking on the drop, you are seeing exactly what you are getting. You can get it from our stream or from the any other World of Tanks stream, right? This is very important thing to say. That being said, 2,200 damage, 1,500 assisting damage, that's good. We finish it on top by experience. I am flabbergasted. Third by the damage, first by experience. Great. Let's keep it up and let's make it work. Oh, would you look at that? We have Redshire Assault. Now, the thing is, this is very, very complicated situation for us, right? And the main reason why do I say this is complicated situation for us, even though if you are a top tier with a tank caliber like this, it is not a really great situation, just because, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, just because you are not getting the benefit of the heavy tank, right? You have no armor whatsoever. That's the issue. That is the issue. And since you are not really that heavy of the tank, we have loads of shit and we have loads of problems. That's okay. We are big boys. We are going to be okay. We are going to be fine. We are not going to caco our pants. We will try to play for the best of our ability, and we will make sure that enemies would regret their life choices, right? Luckily, we found a high explosive shot to the Nashorn. That's great. Now we are searching for a shot for this gentleman. Beautiful. Very, very nice. And hopefully we are not going to meet some big boys. I'm talking about the double penetrator or whatever else can play hold down over there. I hope that we are not going to meet anyone. Because meeting someone will be rough. It will be rough. We are just crafting a decent enough lines to keep punishing the enemy forces for their mistakes and for their stupidity, and we are hoping for the best. This is not good. Looking into all of this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that instantly this is not good. Churchill, I don't really care about the Churchill, with all honesty. I don't really care about him. What I care about every and each mother trucker sniping from the back. Double Churchill. Okay, I'm very glad that we did not escape from here, right? So now, looking into this situation, we don't even need gold to penetrate them. All we need to do, we need to be aware of our surroundings, right? What is happening around us? We need to pay attention, and we need to punish enemies every single time whenever we can punish them, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. I have no doubts in my mind that other folks will start making a bit of pressure very, very soon as well. I have no doubts in my mind, right? It is a matter of the time. Also, I must admit, I would love to go in and just destroy the Churchills, but I'm kind of paranoid about this. Maybe I shouldn't. You know what? Maybe it's about the time to have our big boy pants on and just to go brrr. This is what I'm thinking. This could be very, very bad, but in the same time, it could be very, very good. So what we are thinking and what we are doing, we are flanking them straight like so. We are flanking them straight like so. And we are making sure to get behind their defenses and slap the living crap out of them. That's all we need for a full happiness. As you can see, Churchill is not really aware of what is happening around him, which is completely alright, and it is Gucci. Now, we have two mother truckers sitting over there, which is a bit of the issue and a bit of the problem if you would ask me. But in the end of the day, we should be alright. At least I hope that we are going to be alright. I need this 1 to 2 TM to survive. That is one of the more important things for us. If this gentleman is surviving, we should be able to keep beating them, right? This is what we need. Because if they will make a decision to be aggressive against us, we can slap them. That's all we need for a full happiness. Beautiful, we are getting the sweet assisting damage. This is exactly what we are looking for. And now rest is history. Now the 1 to 2 TM is a powerful tank, but it has no DPM. You know what that means? That means he can eat Kaku. I kid you not, he can eat Kaku, it doesn't really matter. Even if he will hit us, which luckily he missed, we can just simply make pressure up front and we can say hello. How is your DPM looking like? You like it? Good for you, my man, good for you. Now, please, keep this in mind that I am tryharding here. It is not an easy task to be playing with this tank, even whenever you are a top-tier mother trucker. It is not a simple task. I repeat, fellas, it is not a simple task. But you know what this tank can do? This tank can ram. You see the Super Hellcat? Because I do. I will help you, sir. You're welcome. You are welcome. I felt like he needed some help for the mobility and whatnot, right? So we made the decision to help him. Yes, I'm a good person, fellas. I am a good person. I try to do my best, and holy bananas, he should be very, very happy with this, right? And one more game which you are going to be seeing in a second, right? Whenever we are done with this, right? Or the next game, I suppose to say. It is going to be us fighting against the tier 9s, if I'm not mistaken, which is the worst case scenario for this tank because it has pretty much making. But we were very successful. We may or we may not ram at some tanks. So I would recommend to check out that game as well. It is going to be pretty funny, even though if I recall it correctly, I was pretty salty in that game just because of the tank that I am playing with, right? All and all, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Everything is all right and everything is Gucci. Excellent. We have played this game extremely, extremely well, fellas, and we definitely made one of the most outdated tanks work. We made one of the most outdated tanks work. Now, if you are wondering how the tank is rated in the index page itself, it is 1.5 stars and I stand by it. I mean, it still can be worse, you could be CDC, right? Overall. Pretty outdated vehicle. And if you are curious about the armor, yes, you can check it out in the index page. Armor is pretty much non-existent. Once in a while you will get a random bounce, but you cannot really rely on it, right? You just simply can't do that. You just can't. Anyways, beautiful finish. 3.9 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage, solid ace wanker, high caliber, very, very nice. I'm super happy with this. That was solid. And we made 76,000 profits. Great. Now, our performance at this point in time was 3.1 thousand average damage and 1.5 thousand assisting damage. Most likely, I would not repeat this session anytime soon. Just saying. And now let's go into the game from a re-recording stream. See yet? Chase ADB, yes. Okay, thanks. I was thinking about something similar. Ultra buff the gun, yeah. Something. It's not an easy solution though. But you see, looking into the Kappa 07, that tank is fine and that tank can be competitive. Where the CDC goes, you need to probably I would buff DPM significantly. So it would be a bloody glass cannon, but that glass cannon would be able to bite, right? So if the DPM of the CDC is now 2000, I would make it 2.5. Like literally 20-25% increase, boom. And it still would be shit. And most likely it still would be shit, but lesser of the shit. It would be extremely unforgiving tank. Does it make sense? More like 3000 DPM, maybe. Maybe you are not wrong. CDC is the best in Winner Arcade Cabinet Snowball. Amazing. The best. In light of all new tanks available, things like Bazin, also new tier 10s, the Kervervron is still epic. We haven't rated Kervervron, we will see. We will see. This is why we are rating the tanks, fellas. This is why we are rating the tanks. This is the main reason. We are trying to figure out how the things are looking like, right? Which tank is still good, which tank is bad, some tanks surprised me, sometimes this is exactly what I expected. This is why we are playing, you know, we are gaming. Auscan Plant, thank you very much for 14, thank you, high skill, how are you doing, mate? Mortem, what do you have? Man, my RNG, fucking dog shit, all shots bouncing. No shit RNG. Shit RNG, what do you expect? Shit RNG! What can you do? Nothing. Pref matchmaking should be -1 all the time. Pref matchmaking should be, in my opinion. Either pref matchmaking exists and you have 0 -2 matchmaking, or pref matchmaking doesn't exist at all. Because now playing with this shit, this plus 1 -2 is nothing. Nothing. Volterinos, thank you very much for 14 months of support. Thank you, sir. Thank you. FCM 53 is wanna be Scout Panther. Indeed. Indeed, my man. Indeed. 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 Love the accent. Accent? What do you mean? Fellas, do I have any accent? Weird. There's a big difference between Waza Premium, Tank Destroyer and Kari Premium. Yes, Kari is much more accurate. And Waza, I'm excited to re-rate it because I have a feeling that it's not epic for a long time. But we'll see. There is no accent skill. I know! Crazy. You are making this shit up. I really would love to ram a Starva. Yeah, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Cucumba, cucumba, cucumba. Is he baboon? Tiger Maniac. Sorry. Tiger, sorry. Listen, Tiger, sorry. Shh. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, you bitch! The best. The best, fellas. The best. We found the way. We found the way, fellas. All we needed to do, we needed to find the Starva and ram him. That's all we needed to do for a full happiness, you see? And you are saying FCM is the worst tank in the world of tanks. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Oh, meow, 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 meow. Oh, my man, you are up for a treat. Next! FCM is the best tank in the world of tanks. Straight up. The best tank in the world of tanks. Would you look at that penetration? Like nothing. Like nothing. No? Come here. Tiger Maniacs, pleasure to see you. Have a lovely one. Enjoy yourself. I wish you a lovely experience and lovely day. The best tank. That was probably the best decision which I could ever make, honestly speaking. And you know what is a benefit whenever you play shit like this? The benefit is that enemies are ignoring you. Enemies are seeing FCM and they're missing shots at you because they are laughing. You know? Because of the vibration. You know what I mean? At least this is how I feel like. I noticed why VCX 66 rated so badly in the index. In my opinion, it's based on the community ratings, at least 3 to 4 stars. Also, we let light tank the normal light tank view range. What we need to understand that people who are playing 50 games usually, most likely they will like the tank. If they won't like the tank, they won't play 50 games. We need to keep this in mind as well. So whenever we are looking at the community ratings, I think in most part community ratings are higher than the tank should be if we are talking about the bad or average tank. For example, pay attention at the T-34. T-34 I think is rated 2.5. There is no fucking way in the world that tank is worth 2.5. There is no way. So here you go. Nightmares, thank you very much for 11. I very much appreciate you. Thank you. That's all you got? That's all you got? You call yourself a tank? Come on. You're getting PSD from the fucking FCM. You should be ashamed of yourself. 3.7 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage. That was actually a very, very good game for this tank. Honestly, believe me or not, that was a good game. You can say whatever you want. Those paid actors and that RAM on beautiful Esterva. That was something else and that was very, very nice. Fellas, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. I really want to thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for every and each of you who is supporting us, who is watching the videos, who are supporting on the Patreon and whatnot. Big fat thanks for every and each of you. Thank you very much, fellas. I very much appreciate you. And you are making things what we are doing possible, honestly. Thank you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.